Silence. Before light had a name. Before distance learned how to stretch. There was a question hanging in the dark. How big can the universe break before it breaks itself? Tonight, we drift toward that question. Not with equations. Not with numbers alone. But with imagination and awe. Somewhere beyond the familiar constellations, beyond the thin comfort of mapped skies, there is an object so massive that language stumbles when trying to hold it. Ton 618. A name that sounds small, clinical, almost harmless. And yet, it is anything but. Imagine standing on the edge of everything you know. The stars behind you, obedient, ancient, glittering like archived memories. Ahead of you, nothing. Not emptiness. Not darkness. Something heavier. Ton 618 is not simply a black hole. It is a gravitational verdict. A cosmic proclamation that matter, time, and reason can be bent until they scream. It lives nearly 10 billion light-years away, meaning the light we receive from it began its journey when Earth itself was still learning how to breathe. When continents were young, when life was whispering its first experiments into the oceans. What we see is not what is. What we see is a ghost. Ton 618 is a supermassive black hole, no. More than that. It is an ultra-massive black hole. So massive that calling it a hole feels dishonest. It is a presence. At its heart lies a mass estimated to be over 66 billion times that of our Sun. 66 billion stars, crushed into a region of space smaller than our solar system. Pause. Let that sink in. Every sunrise you've ever seen. Every warmth you've ever felt from the sun. Multiply that star, not by thousands, not by millions, but by tens of billions. And then imagine it collapsing into silence. The universe did not intend for this. Or perhaps, it did. Around Ton 618, space does not behave politely. It folds, it thickens, it drags time behind it like a reluctant shadow. The accretion disk, an incandescent whirlpool of gas and dust, spins at near light speed, glowing brighter than entire galaxies. This is not destruction. This is consumption elevated to art. Matter spirals inward, screaming silently as it heats, compresses, and forgets what it used to be. At the edge of the event horizon, physics hesitates, equations lose confidence, reality blinks. Cross that boundary, and even light cannot testify to what happens next. The universe draws a curtain. What makes Ton 618 unsettling is not just its size. It is its defiance. According to our understanding, black holes grow by feeding. They form from collapsed stars, merge with others, slowly gaining weight across eons. But Ton 618 feels impatient. It grew too fast, too large, too early. In the cosmic timeline, it appeared before the universe should have been ready for such excess. As if the cosmos skipped steps. As if something pressed fast forward. Some astronomers whisper that objects like Ton 618 threaten our models of reality. That if too many exist, our story of how the universe evolved begins to fray. Ton 618 doesn't just bend space. It bends belief. Because if this black hole exists, if something this massive can form so early, so completely, then perhaps the universe is not as orderly as we pretend. Perhaps chaos had a heavier hand. From a distance, Ton 618 looks calm, a bright quasar, blazing like a lighthouse across cosmic seas. But that light is a warning flare, not a greeting. It is energy ripped from matter moments before annihilation. A farewell glow. If you could approach it, if such a thing were possible, you would not notice anything unusual at first. Space would look the same. Stars would still sparkle. Until they didn't. As you drift closer, the background stars would warp, smeared into luminous arcs by gravitational lensing. Space would curve so dramatically that direction itself would become unreliable. Ahead would be nothing visible. No wall, no surface. Just an absence that pulls. Time would slow. Your heartbeat would stretch. Moments would elongate like reflections in deep water. From the outside, you would appear frozen. From your own perspective, the universe would rush ahead without you. This is the cruelty of black holes. They do not kill you in a moment. They erase you from consensus. And Ton 618 would do it on a scale so vast that even the concept of you would feel quaint. The event horizon of Ton 618 is enormous. So large that if it replaced the black hole at the center of our own galaxy, Sagittarius A, it would swallow the orbits of the inner planets without fanfare. No explosion. No drama. Just gone. Yet, despite its appetite, Ton 618 is not evil. It does not hunt. It does not intend. It obeys gravity with religious devotion. And therein lies the unease. Because gravity is the most honest force in the universe. It does not negotiate. It does not care what you are made of. It only asks one question. How much mass do you have? Ton 618 answers with a number so large it becomes poetic. Some theorists speculate that objects like Ton 618 could be relics of a younger universe, seeds planted when density was higher, when matter clung closer, when gravity had more to work with. Others wonder if they are signs of something else entirely, remnants of exotic physics, echoes of dimensions brushing against our own. Ton 618 has not answered these questions. It only waits. In its shadow, galaxies form and die, civilizations may rise, discover fire, invent radio, and point their instruments outward, never knowing that somewhere, a gravity well deep enough to rewrite equations has been watching silently for billions of years. This is the humbling truth. The universe does not scale to human comfort. Ton 618 is proof. It reminds us that size has no ceiling, that nature is not obligated to stop where understanding ends, that the cosmos is capable of creating things so large they destabilize the very frameworks we build to explain them. And yet, there is beauty here. Because to glimpse Ton 618, to detect its light across 10 billion years of expanding space, means we are part of the same story, the same fabric, the same experiment. We are small, yes, but we are aware. Ton 618 will outlive us. It will likely outlive our species, our planet, perhaps even the stars we see tonight. Long after the universe grows quiet and cold, it may still be there, slowly evaporating, whispering hawking radiation into the dark. A monument to excess. A reminder that the universe is not built for safety, but for wonder. And so, when you look up at the night sky, remember this. Somewhere beyond the reach of naked eyes, beyond myth and map, there exists a darkness so heavy it bends the universe around it. Not to destroy meaning, but to expand it. Ton 618 does not break the universe. It shows us how vast it truly is. And in that vastness, we listen.